internet, welcome to the Beat Lab. My name is still Hector Schminthesis, and today we're playing with the Pro VS Mini again. Now, I know this might look like a cheap child's toy, but this is actually a very powerful vector synthesizer. Oh, that's enough chit-chatting. Let's go make a beat with this little and find out why.
My best friend's a synthesizer.
Okay, so we're back with the Behringer Pro VS Mini. I've also got a drum break over here. I've already gone through and sliced up. So we're going to start off with making a little loop here. Get the metronome going. Cool, so that's a 4-bar loop. We'll just punch in the kick and the snare pattern first, and then I'll probably come back and put in some hats in the gaps. First one was a bit late, so just move that back. So that's sliced there 13, that's a hi-hat. I'm just going to come in here and find some gaps to sneak that in, just to flesh the pattern out a bit more. We put one here too, so I'm just going to copy that, paste. On the next page. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good starting point. Now, over on this flex track here, just going to set that to maximum length. And then I'm going to play around with a patch on here with some chords. We'll record them in and then we'll slice them up and we can rearrange them into a chord progression. Press record 3 here. Should see the waveforms recording into the audio editor here. Sweet, I think we got some interesting sounds there. So now we're just going to go through and slice them up into individual chords. Alright, now all the chords are down here, separated out. And we can come up with a new chord progression. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good pitched down an octave there. It's a lot grittier. Okay, so that's pretty cool, but that is actually a 8-bar pattern. So what we're going to do here, change this to a half scale. So you effectively get a twice as long pattern. Add a little bit of spring reverb over that, just to give it a bit more space. Sweet. All right, now we're going to need a bass line. So I'm going to do an initial patch over here. Yeah, so something like that's probably going to work. I'm going to mess around with this patch a little bit, try and find a wave that sounds a bit beefier. That one has a lot of low end, but maybe if I filter out the top a little bit. pretty deep. Alright, sick. Let's record that in. Let's work on something more melodic. Scroll through some of these presets. These are all ones that I've made myself. That'd be good with a bit of delay on it, I think. Yeah, let's try that out. I'll probably just wing a lead line there, I think. Cool. Now I want something really vibey and creepy, I guess, like a background sort of texture. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's perfect. Sweet. Now I think I'm going to come over here and find some percussion samples just to thicken up the drum beat. So what do we got here? Percussion. I feel like that's going to fit in. I'm just going to drop the pitch on this last one here down a bit, so maybe let's try 4. That fits in better. I'm also going to send that to the reverb. So let's put the dark reverb on here, dark reverb, and then I'm just going to hold down this step and turn the mix up, and then for the rest of these steps the mix will be at 0, and then on that one it's going to open up the reverb. I just turn the overall volume of that down a little bit. I think I'm going to try and get like a shaker or something as well to add to that. Oh, that's cool. Crisp shaker. So all I've done there is I've pressed down on these steps, and you can actually change the sample per step. I could probably copy a few more shakers in. Yeah, it's cool. I've got one more track here, one more static track. I think I'm going to go and find another percussive sample. Tambourine might work. Just so we can up the energy a bit at certain times. Just change the way it's filtered on a few of those steps just to add a bit of movement to that little rhythm.